Welcome to Wow Speaks English,
a streaming program with a radio format made by the students for the world.
Good afternoon, my dear audience, and welcome again to Wow Speaks English in our last episode of this semester. And guys, obviously, our episode is about COP16, a legacy for Cali and also for all the world. Guys, also I want to invite you to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook as in Well Speaks English 2.0. Guys, I always forget the user, guys, sorry. And guys, also that you can participate here in the chat on YouTube, leave your comments or scan the QR code to participate sending audio messages by WhatsApp, okay? Also, guys, I'm going to introduce my co-host. Hello, Nati.
Hi, teacher. How
Sweetie,
are you?
Very good, and you?
I'm good, teacher.
Sweetie, it's nice to see you again.
Yes.
Yeah, she's back. Hello, Daya.
Hello, teacher. Hello, guys.
Hey, there you go. How are you, Manu?
Hi, teacher. Fine.
That's good. Actually, Manu is actually, she has been going with us for a long time, you know, with the interviews behind cameras. But now she's on the stage. Guys, very nice. Everybody has the opportunity to participate, guys, you see. So, sweeties, this episode, guys, I think is very nice. We're having interesting videos, showing places around the Boulevard del Rio and things like that. So, guys, let's go little by little. Right, Nati?
Yes, teacher. COP16 stands for the United Nations Framework Convention of Climate Change and the Conference of the Parties.
Okay, but give me a moment, Nati. I mean, before to move to that part, sweetie, remember that people can participate in the What Do You Think, remember?
Oh my God.
Don't worry, sweetie.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Okay, teacher. To start getting in context, let's see what our audience think about the topics today. So if you want to participate, you can scan QR and send in your audio message about it. And tell us your name, what your semester you are, where if you're studying at different institute or university. And in addition, let us know on YouTube chat where you are watching the show from.
Very good.
Remember that you can participate by scanning the QR code and answer some of these questions, not all of them.
There you go. What are the questions, Manu?
Well, there are the questions. The first is, what do you know about COP16? The second is, in your opinion, what are the hometown's biggest environmental challenges right now? Third is, what are your hopes for the future on our planet and the efforts to combat climate change? And finally, four is, what COP16 activities or events happening in Cali have attracted your attention the most and why?
There you go. So, Goose, in the master, please, let's move to the What Do You Think section.
Have you ever wondered what other people think about stuff? Do you also want to express your opinion?
Join us on WhatsApp and send your voice messages to start the conversation.
Welcome to What Do You Think About It?
My name is Juanita and today I am in the COP16. Let's ask some questions about climate change. Hello, we are with, what is your name?
My name is Anastasia.
Okay, what did you come to COP16?
So we, with my colleague over there, are part of a company and we are here to talk to partners and potential clients. We work in the space of restoring nature.
Okay, and what do you want to learn about climate change?
So we're here to see how the whole conversation internationally surrounding biodiversity is evolving and what measures countries collectively want to take in order to tackle this particular topic.
And what do you think is the biggest problem with climate change right now?
the destruction of nature and pollution altogether, all kinds of pollution, including carbon. But yeah, generally our lack of respect for our environment.
And how people can solve this problem?
Well, so the first thing I think is that on an individual level, we need to become aware that if we don't change something, it's about us, it's about the future that we collectively face. And we need to see the political action as well internationally to actually take the steps.
Hi guys, today we are here with
Solen from Impulso Verde.
and we're gonna to make an interview with the organization.
Okay, what actions do you implement to preserve the biodiversity?
We have three strategies. The first one is to develop reforestation projects in the Nariño, so restoration also of the Páramos, which is a very rich ecosystem in terms of biodiversity. The second strategy is to support local associations in the Nariño, produce different products from the honey. They produce honey as well, swap essential oils. So it's also to preserve the biodiversity and the bees. Third one is to develop activities related to the preservation of the biodiversity, especially with schools, but also with adults, to let them understand what we have to take into consideration to preserve the biodiversity with different activities. That's it. So that's all the three strategies.
Thank you very much.
My name is Juan Pablo. I am from Universidad Autónoma de Occidente. And what's your name?
Jane Fisher. Hello,
Okay.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Virginia. Yeah,
Okay.
near Washington.
Okay,
You
so
know UVA, University of Virginia? Like where UVA? No.
No.
University where we live. Yeah.
What brought you to COP16?
Esteban. I was born here in Colombia and I lived here my parents lived here for like 11 years. And I used to work for the Nature Conservancy. So a lot of different things. Yeah, a little bit of everything.
As soon as you return home, how will you share what you learned at COP16 with others?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I think a lot of people like to have big ideas, and it's hard to actually do things and like implement those ideas. So I think it's always like, how do you talk about climate change? How do you talk about biodiversity loss? How do you talk about, all these different things? But then once you go home, what are you actually going to do? So for me, I think I'll try to figure that out, like get lots of ideas and then try to implement some of it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wow, I mean, I love this What Do You Think, girls, and also the audience, because actually the students are not from WOW Speaks directly. They are students from the Languages Institute here at WOW, and they have this activity, like a short task of interview foreigners that are related with the COP16. That's why you see that all the interviews were foreigners. So, sweetie, what is your opinion about the information that we saw in the video?
And for me, I'm really surprised exactly with the second interview, because some foreigners are working with companies in the Pacific region, and so very interesting.
That's right. I mean, everybody said that Colombia doesn't have a lot of tourism, or maybe foreign people don't come to Colombia to work, but we saw in the video, and actually she was working, I think, with local communities in Nariño, right?
Yes.
Guys, pretty cool. What about you, Nati?
Yes, in my case, I like all the interviews because we can see all the different sculptures that are being the COP
16, yeah. Okay, and that is something that called your attention from the videos?
Oh, yeah. Yes, the interviews are interesting of the students. I like.
You like them, very good. Well, guys, also, we're having some WhatsApp audio messages. So, Gus, can you play some of them, please? Hold on.
Well, answering the first question, the COP16 is an event that deals with biodiversity issues and the way to preserve the biodiversity in our countries, or all countries. And the other answer. I consider that the biggest challenge is the lack of environment culture that exists.
Wow. Well, sweetie, you didn't mention your name, but thank you very much. And actually, that one is very, very, very accurate in Cali, girls. Have you seen that sometimes you're walking on the street and there is garbage on the streets or on everywhere? A lot of garbage that you are walking and you see the packages of the potatoes or the boom, the things on the street.
Yes.
So, wait, I think that one is like she's connected or she wants to talk about that. So, sweeties, let's move on because we're having a lot of topics here. And also the idea is that the audience later participate in the chat on YouTube. So, Goose, let's move with the tip-top section, please.
Many things happen every day at our campus.
Let's discuss them at Tip Talk.
Okay, so let's start with the segment number 1, that is a brief history of COP. No 16, but COP in general, right, Nata?
Okay, COP stands of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and the Conference of the Parties. And the object of this event is like international organization could be discussed about the human problems like how does climate change and what is the role of the biodiversity. And based on that, create possibilities solutions. And one of the most important events of the COP is to achieve plastic reduction in 19 countries. And thanks to this event, and 7 countries are considered doing it. And another achievement is that 400 companies commit to changing their bad habits to improve the environmental culture. And also, we have an important interview with a biologist who explains the importance for the conversation.
Conservation.
Okay,
so Gus, please play the video with Estefania, I think.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Laura. Thank you for joining us in Wow Speak English. Today we have an amazing interview with Estefania.
Hey, hi, nice to meet you everyone. My name is Maria Estefania. I'm a biologist. I did my bachelor in Colombia, so I'm a biologist. And I just finished my master as an evolutionary biologist. And yeah, I'm very happy to be here and to be able to chat today with you guys about this very important topic that is occurring right now in Cali, in our city. And yeah, I'm very happy to be with you guys.
I also want to know, what do you think are some of the most significant threats to biodiversity today, and how can we migrate to them?
Okay, so there are several threats to biodiversity, so we can kind of talk a lot about these. But I kind of think that there are 3 major ones that are very important nowadays. One is climate change, of course, and this is a global phenomenon. So the best way, let's say, to mitigate this kind of climate change is reducing emissions. But this needs to be done in a global way. So reducing emissions and following global initiatives like the Paris Agreement is one of the ways that we can mitigate climate change in a very global way. Another significant threat to biodiversity is habitat loss and habitat fragmentation. So when the animals doesn't have enough place to live because we are living there, or because we are damaging those ecosystems, well, they can't survive anymore. So we can mitigate this threat restoring these ecosystems. Also, expanding the areas that are protected by law, so natural reserves and things like that, and also creating corridors in the areas that are not protected for allowing animals to be able to move and to be able to live in this kind of sort of
Wow, thank you very much, Estefania. Actually, the interview is longer, but because you know that we have only 1 hour the program, we have to, shorten a little bit the interview. So the full interview will be on YouTube coming soon, guys. So, sweetie, what do you think about Estefania's information about the conservation, guys?
I think it's very important have this culture or in this time because we are in a time where the world needs that we need to are very care with them.
There you go, Manu.
And I think we need to have more knowledge about the contamination and the security that we can have in the COP16.
There you go. And also, sweetie, because if you analyze it, we only have one home, and it's this planet. I know that you said no, but we know we're in Cali. Nothing happens if we're in another country, no, guys. I mean, the effect is everywhere, to be honest. And also, it's important to take care not only of the climate, also about the habitats with the animals. We are not the only ones living here. Imagine, for example, with the chihuahua, guys. He needs a home. Also, the panda, the bears, even the seagulls. I mean, all the animals need a place to live. So, sweetie, let's read some of your comments on YouTube. Daya?
Nicole Tunuala. I think that COP16 is a unique opportunity for the exchange of knowledge and culture, and we also cannot forget the lovely foreigners.
Oh.
And Alejandra. COP16 is a unique opportunity. We will never have an international event so close to use again. Going is simply a great opportunity. And Isabela Rollave, I know that COP16 was a significant international climate summit where representatives from different countries came together to discuss and coordinate efforts to combat climate change.
There you go. Pretty cool, guys. Definitely you are tuned with this topic about COP16. Let's move with the second segment, that is with Manu. Manu, what is the second segment about?
It's about the COP16 in Cali, a global gathering. Cali play a crucial role in hosting COP16. Let's explore the areas and important activities regarding this event. There are 2 areas, the blue and green one. The blue area is the negotiation team, states where strategies and policies are defined to preserve biodiversity. The Pacific Valley Event Centers is having more than 190 country delegates. A great news is that Colombia secured 75 million to support biodiversity, curb deforestation, and advance in 2030 action plan. The funding includes 20 million for Norway, 5 million for Sweden, and 50 million biodiversity bond. And finally,
give me a moment. That one is a great news, sweetie, you know?
Yes.
Imagine $75 million in Colombia to protect our biodiversity. I mean, it's great. And also because it's money from different countries. Because as I mentioned before, I mean, the action that we have here with the climate has a repercussion around the world. So in order to protect here, they say, okay, if I want a nice weather in my country, let's help you in Colombia. Guys, awesome. Okay, sorry, Manu. Let's go with the next information that you have.
The second place is green area. It will be a space open to everyone, designed to encourage the participation of civil society, non-governmental organizations, private sector, and educational institutions, among others. Also, there is a green area, mainly Boulevard del Río, Boulevard del Distrito, and Unidad Deportiva Alberto Galindo.
Definitely, sweet. It's pretty cool. I mean, something that I love about COP16 is that it's open to everyone. And not only one only place. As Manu mentioned, we're having different opportunities into different places. I know also that universities are also giving different workshops, seminars, and activities related to COP16. So, guys, we're having a video about Boulevard del Río. So, Gus, can you play the video, please?
Hi everyone, we are in the COP16 in the Boulevard and enjoy the COP16.
That's right. As Santi mentioned, we're in Boulevard del Río and we want to show you some beautiful stands and places that you can enjoy here in Boulevard del Río, guys. Check it out.
Let's go.
are here with the Biodiversity. So antes de Camayante is the air bill. So now you start the name to your email what your email account and it says how much oxygen has to breathe in your entire life. Guys, should try it. So do you know we also have an stand here in COP16. So today I'm with Mariana that is going to explain us what is the things that are talking about in the stand.
Okay, the principal topic that we are in the stand with both stands is the biodiversity. The biodiversity we talked about three different states. The first of all, the cooking, the second, the cocoon, that. So the idea of this principal aspect is that the reuse for anything. And the third topic that we are a project here in this stand is the virtual with glass experience. That the idea is that the people can see a difference in the natural aspects from Cali.
Hey, thank you very much, and don't forget to come to the WOW stand.
Oh my God. I mean, it's not because it's in Cali, guys, but definitely Boulevard del Rio, it's something crazy out of this world. I mean, when I was there, I love the different districts because there are like 7 districts that they have. One is educational, the other is something about the rangers, guardabosques, that are like the indigenous communities, that they have the malocas, all that stuff. And also the Plaza Caicedo was a different segment. But my favorite one that is like help us to remind the importance of the biodiversity and climate change is the cemetery. I mean, the one that you see in gray color that show the different animals that they are already extinct. I was like, oh my God, it's shocking. So, sweetie, what about your opinion? And guys, have you been in the Boulevard?
I was in Boulevard del Rio last week, and I like large handcrafted blanket showing the 6 continents.
Oy.
It was in Coltabalco building.
Nice.
And teacher, how much is your air bill?
Oh my God. Guys, as you saw in the video, in one part of the boulevard, you see like a small, I think were yellow machines, and they say like a air bill or air invoice. So you register your email, your full name, your age, and later you get an email with a bill. And for me it was very surprising because he said the consumption that I have because of my age. And he said that I have to pay almost 7 million pesos. Guys, 7 million pesos because I'm breathing. It's crazy. But also at the end has a nice message that is like have a good, also like a lifestyle. And you are having like a good actions in your life so that the air is definitely worth it. I was like, it's like a reflexive message, guys, at the end. I like it. So, sweeties, let's read some comments on YouTube, guys, because I know that you are chatting a lot there.
Luisa Fernanda Gutierrez, I volunteer for COP16 and I'm very happy to see so many people interested in the environment and so many tourists.
There you go.
And Isabela Rollave Córdoba, in Cali, one of the biggest environmental challenge is air pollution, mostly due to traffic and industrial activities. Another issue is deforestation in surrounding areas and waste management. And Ian Santiago Arce Herrera, learning about the various initiatives. I don't know. And comments from different countries was inspiring and emphasized how essential it is for everyone to be involved.
Nice. And also, I love the comment also from Juan Collazos that he says, I like about COP16 is the support for entrepreneurs. I mean, the people that are starting with their own business. That is not easy, guys, definitely. From different municipalities of Valle del Cauca in Boulevard del Rio with their different businesses. Nice. And also, guys, when I was in Boulevard, also I see different stands from Nariño, that it was like a little representation of the black and white carnival. It was pretty cool. Also an stand from Sucre, if I'm not wrong, from Putumayo, Amazonas. I mean, guys, it was pretty cool. I like that part. Guys, we're also having some audios on WhatsApp. So, Gus, can you play some of them, please?
My name is Angie Lamo, and my major is environmental engineering. What COP16 activities or events happening in Cali have attracted your attention the most? Why? Because they offer a variety of stands in which you can appreciate the biodiversity that is on our country, both natural and Colombian. In this place, you will enjoy and learn at the same time. Several artists were presented, making this an additional attraction to go to the COP16.
Wow, sweetie, thank you very much. And totally agree, Another audio, please, because I know there are like 40 messages, guys. Crazy.
Hi, my name is Maria, and this is my questions. What are your hopes for the future of our planet and the efforts to combat climate change? I hope in the future that my planet are beautiful and with a lot of trees and less pollution. And also, I would like that the people avoid cutting the trees. And the second question is, what COP16 activities or events happening in Cali have attached your attention the most? I know it is two important places. They are called Blue Zone and Green Zone. In these places, you can find different stands with handmade articles. And also, I like the free concerts, especially the Grupo Nietzsche band.
Definitely, guys. I mean, something that also people love were the free concerts. I know that there was one like a 9 hours concert in Pascual Guerrero Stadium, and they grew up with Rubén Blades. Guys, I missed that one, guys.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's a legend. It was really good. And also was Monsieur Perine, I think. Monsieur Perine. Guys, sorry, I'm not really good at remembering names. Guys, let's go with the third segment. So that is with Daya. Daya, what is the third segment about?
Repeat?
The segment number 3, sweetie.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Yes, sweetie, that one. Sorry, it's because, the tablet is not working, so she's trying to look in on the cell phone. That is very tiny information. Yeah, this one, that you. You see, guys?
Read. Okay, as my partner say, Boulevard del Rio has played a crucial role in this event, so let's watch some people's opinions about their experience there.
There you go. So, guys, we look at the video with the different activities and stands on the COP16, but now, in the Boulevard, now let's watch another video, but with the people's opinions. So, good, let's go with the video, please.
Today we are diving into COP16, where leaders from around the world gather to shape our planet's future. We'll be catching real opinions and asking the big questions. Let's find out what people really think. Stay tuned.
I'm Allison Mize.
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Cali.
Thank you, it's beautiful.
Yeah, you think that it's beautiful. What do you think about the weather?
It's humid, but I like it.
You like it, okay. What brought you to COP16?
I work for the Ecological Society of America. And it's a group of 8,000 scientists, ecologists, and I'm their director of public affairs. So we came as observers for the meeting.
Oh.
And we're very interested, of course, in biodiversity and ecosystems and protecting nature.
We have another question, but you answer me all of that because you said that you work in that. I know that you are going to talk about this from your friends and all the people that are around you. But the question is, when you return home, you will share about what you learned here in Colombia.
Yes, I will definitely share what we learned about here in Colombia, and we're doing that right now. We have a delegation of 20 ecologists who are here, and we're posting blog posts daily on our website, esa.org. So you can read about what we're experiencing here in Cali right now on our website.
We continue in COP16. My name is Laura. What is your name?
My name's Annabelle.
Okay, so we are going to interview Annabelle. Annabelle, I would like to know, where are you visiting us from?
So I'm from Scotland, but I live in the Netherlands.
Okay. And have you attended to any event? What did you think about COP16 so far?
Yeah, so I'm joining regularly events in the Blue Zone. They've been really interesting, really exciting, and also some events in the Green Zone. I really love to see the diversity of events about the subjects that they're talking about, and of course the diversity of people who are here at the COP.
We are Maria and Sophie, and today we are in the green area of COP16 with Casey from Chicago, USA. Okay.
So the question is, if you had the opportunity to be one of your country's representatives in the COP16 Blue Zone, what biodiversity proposal would you present to the other countries?
Oh my goodness, there's so many choices. Well, I'd say the most important, which aligns perfectly also with the Paris Climate Accords, is to reduce and phase out the use of fossil fuels immediately. As many of us know, biodiversity's main threat is from the use of fossil fuels and climate change, and that is speeding the loss of biodiversity. So they really do go together.
Oh, yes, that's good.
I'd like to know if you have noticed some differences in fauna, flora, or similarities if you're in Cali and in your country.
It is very different to London, I would say. So in London, there's two species of birds we see a lot. There's seagulls and these Indian parrots that shouldn't be there. Here there is so much diversity of birds in particular, and really cute squirrels. So yes, there's a lot of biodiversity here. It's really beautiful. Yeah, the same. So where I live in Australia is a very different habitat. It's much more dry and less hot. So yeah, it's been great seeing all the birds and all the tropical species in Cali.
Well, amazing opinions that we got from our WOW students that were, interviewing different attendees, especially foreigners in the Boulevard del Rio especially. And guys, definitely, I totally agree with the major Eder that Cali is the place where you should be. I mean, guys, absolutely. I mean, it looks beautiful, it looks amazing, people are friendly. The food is obviously delicious, but guys, definitely now with the COP16, we have like a different face of our beautiful city. So guys, definitely Cali is the place where you should be. That is, what is your opinion about the video?
I love Cali, and I love the fact that foreigners come to Cali to attend and show interest on the activities of COP16, especially protecting nature. Also, it called my attention that there are two kinds of birds in England.
Yes, actually, I think it was in the last interview, right? About the women from England that they mentioned there are only two kinds of birds. And here, Sweden, only here in Cali, we have many.
Many.
So what happens, Sweden, that sometimes we are so used to the things that we have that we think that in other places they have the same. Maybe the same variety, the same diversity that we have here. So guys, for example, only here in our campus in Autónoma, we can see parrots. Remember the bird that the teacher Jairo mentioned about the paranormal?
Another.
Well, it's like an owl, but it's bicho fue, I don't know. The pigeons, so guys, definitely we have a nice diversity.
I don't remember.
I can't remember the name, guys, but it was in the paranormal, guys, for sure. So, sweeties, Nati and Manu, your opinions about the video, opinions that people have about our COP16 in Cali?
And in my case, very interesting how there are so many companies stands in relation to COP16 and how they influence the topic, because we can see the foreign hands that we come here in Cali and we can see the old biodiversity.
Exactly, sweetie. Thank you for that opinion. Nati?
Well, I think it's very important that the COP is in Cali, because I think that sometimes people think that no, Cali is very
it's only salsa.
Yes.
Insecure
Or prefer to do in the capital or other city, but the idea that realize the COP here could help us that we had more appropriate.
That we can definitely well, in other words, the Nati can say that definitely we can feel like that patriotism about Cali, right?
Yes.
That you feel that Cali is yours in some way. Definitely, Nati, thank you for your comment. It's pretty cool, guys. You see, that's the idea with this episode, to talk about the beautiful city that we have, but also about COP16, biodiversity, conservation, and so on. So, guys, we're having many comments on YouTube. Daya, sweetie, comments.
Victor Andres Martinez, in Boulevard there are a lot of people. I went this Sunday and we couldn't walk because of the number of people.
Oof, I couldn't imagine.
Dana Sofia Chara de los Ríos. Hi, I think it is very important to know the point of view of foreign people who have a place to observe COP16 in a different way, such as visitors who want to learn new topics about biodiversity. And teacher Hector Fabio Rivillas. We must be aware of taking care of nature, since it is a gift from God.
Definitely. I mean, guys, the idea obviously that we have as English teachers is that you go, abroad to other countries and see the differences that we're having. Obviously, everybody say, yes, Colombia is unique, but definitely, guys, Colombia is unique because of the biodiversity, sweeties, for sure. Well, I want to read a comment from, give me a moment, Michelle Diana Burgos says, in Cali, deforestation and air pollution are like the major big problems due to the rapid urbanization. Oh, yes, guys. I mean, have you seen all the new complex apartments here in the south? Guys, crazy. I mean, there are many projects of living, but few streets and few avenues. Guys, it's crazy. And also here, detrimental to biodiversity and health. Yes, sweeties. Or for example, here in Cali, in the cerros, that some people burn the mountains. That is also very sad, sweeties. Well, guys, I know that there are more comments there, but let's go with the next session, please. Nati?
Okay, it's very proud for us to say that our autonomous university has a stand in the COP, where some students cover the important events and they inform of the community about the decision. In addition, the university received a natural carbon certificate because the areas and spaces are sustainable, just like their campus itself. For example, the water used, the bathing, watering plants, and cleaning the food is straight in the university, because the autonomous know that we are in a time when we must care the environment.
Wow. I mean, guys, it's not for free that the university has this vision that we are the sustainable university. Yes. And it's not only the name, it's not only because offer different programs the undergraduate, specialization, major, but also because we practice that one. But someone that has further information is Mario Gandini. So Gus, please play the video and guys, check it out.
Okay, today I'm with Mario Gandini, the director of the Sustainability Institute. Hello, Mario.
Hello, Ana Milena. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure for us to have you here as part of UAO Speaks English. Mario, I would like to ask you about the COP16. I would like to ask you about the expectation. What was the university expecting about the COP, and how has it been up to now?
Well, I have to say that the expectation in the beginning were not so big. I personally thought that maybe we could organize a couple of events and that would be enough. But as soon as the COP arrived, we realized that this is an event of a huge magnitude, and all that it represents has to do all what we are doing in the university about sustainability. So we are realized that this is our moment, that we have to take it and to make it be an important moment for the university, for our students, for our graduate people, and in general it's been a great, fantastic, outstanding moment.
Can you please mention at least 3 specific actions or ways we have participated in the COP?
First of all, the university has played a very important role in the academic agenda, in the organization of the agenda, and of course we have held many events in the pre-COP moment, in the COP, and very important thing, in the future, in December, we'll have the assessment forum about the COP. In this event, we will have an evaluation of the negotiation, and well, we will see what happens in the negotiation in these days. Second thing, in our stand in the green zone, we've been organizing, depending on the issue of the day, which has been established by the ministry, different activities, different experiences with our students, with our teachers, and it's been, I have to say, a success. What we have had in our stand.
Great.
In the
and what
zone.
is coming, Mario? What is coming after this COP16 and this participation?
Well,
what
this is
coming?
I have to say that this is a special moment. People like me who have been working on sustainability issues for many years never experienced a moment like this one. And for a university which is recognized for its efforts through sustainability, I think the future must be green, must be sustainable. So it means that the university has a lot of things to show, a lot of knowledge to generate and to put in the environment and in the communities in order to have a sustainable city and a sustainable region.
Okay, but last but not least, why don't you tell us the good news we have, not
Oh,
only
yes,
for
this is
WOW
important,
students and
yeah,
community,
great.
but for the city, I think.
Yeah, yesterday the university received the certification of neutral carbon, which means that we are, dealing very well with our emissions, and we are, at zero carbon emissions campus in this moment for 3 years. This is a very good news. So we have to celebrate today.
Definitely. Thank you so much, and of course, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I mean, every video I always say wow, but definitely this one is wow. Guys, I mean, I didn't know that the university won the carbon recognition, neutral carbon, for 3 years in the campus. That one is a great news because definitely that one represents that we are doing or we are following the path of the sustainability. Applause to the university. Hey! I mean, we can do it louder because of the microphone things. Yes. But definitely thank you very much to the sustainability institution here at the university, because they are like the leaders on this project, and the recognition that we have in that part is because of them, guys, definitely. And obviously the community in the campus, because we are with small action helping to do also that possible. So sweeties, I love that video. I mean, I didn't know that we won that one. Neutral carbon. Guys, amazing. I like it. So sweetie, let's read more comments on YouTube. There are many comments on YouTube, guys. I love this.
Isabela Buitrago. Biodiversity in Cali is essential for various ecological, economic, social, and cultural reasons. Exceptional natural wealth due to the Pacific.
Well, if you want, Manu can help you to read some comments. Manu.
Okay.
Okay. Isabela Buitrago say, conservation of endemic ecosystems and species. Cali and the Valle del Cauca are home to numerous endemic and endangered species, as well as ecosystems like the tropical dry forest.
Nice.
Solani Palacios, this event should last forever because the earth is at its worst and it needs us to stop destroying it now.
Definitely, guys.
And finally, Hector Andrés Montes Martinez say Cali must be a different city after the COP16. Cali will have many positive change.
For sure, guys. I mean, if we notice, he looks beautiful. I mean, the city looks beautiful, especially at Main Boulevard with those lights and everything. Guys, I mean, it's a different view that we haven't seen in a long time because we know that Cali is beautiful. But guys, definitely with this event, it's a hit. Well, guys, let's listen other comments. Well, let's listen some WhatsApp audios. So, Gus?
Hello, my name is Katri, and this is my question. My first question is, what do you know about COP16? I know that is an event where people who know about the environment, such as science, governments, and other environmentalists, are looking environment solution. And some of the problems that they try to resolve are climate change, pollution, and preserve the biodiversity. And my second question is, what are your hopes for the future of our planet and the efforts to combat climate change? I hope we change some habits that we have, and I think we are the main responsible for pollution, and we can start by doing small actions such as recycling, save the water, and more. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetie. Those small recommendations are definitely a huge impact. I mean, everyone has recycling, everyone like reducing the consumption of water definitely makes a huge effect. Example, guys, I know, for example, in my case, I love taking a shower for a long time, but definitely we need to take care of the consumption of water. Recycling with like the different, have you seen here in the campus the different trash baskets? Different colors, white, black, and green. So, guys, you just like read carefully the information. Okay, this one goes here or there or there. So, sweetie, you know, something that also I want to mention about the COP16 with the university is that last Friday we have like two seminars, and one of them called my attention the most because it was about how the war, the conflict, affects the biodiversity. I mean, so usually we talk about here in Colombia, it's very common, all the situation, the history, all that stuff, that we talk about the conflict, but especially we emphasize, obviously, in local communities, I mean, in the people. But with this COP16, it caught my attention because the emphasis was in the diversity and the conservation. And the panelists were 3 Ukrainian majors, and 1 major from Uganda, and Cali major. Guys, the conversation was pretty cool, was very exciting. I know that some students were there, so let us know in the chat. But I just want to mention that definitely that seminar was pretty cool and very meaningful for us. So, sweetie, just to wrap up the TikTok session, let's go with another video also that was made by our students. So, good, let's go with that video, please.
Hello everyone, we are on Boulevard del Rio, and today we want to show you some stands and activities in COP16.
Hello, today we interview Amy. What do you think about Cali?
Cali's beautiful. I love Cali, and my favorite part is El Parque de los Gatos.
Okay, all right. We are do 2 questions for the COP16. The first one is, what brought you to COP16? What specific aspects of climate change are particularly interesting?
I came to COP16 because I work for a land rights organization, so I'm very interested in the issue of climate change as it relates to indigenous peoples, Afro-descendant peoples, local communities, and land territorial rights, land rights.
Hi, I'm Santiago. And I'm Camilo. And we are here in Cali at COP16, where leaders and experts meet to discuss solutions for climate change and protecting biodiversity. We are going to talk with a visitor who is here for this international event. We are to hear their perspective and his experience in this community summit event.
Hello, what is your name?
My name is Adriana.
Adriana, tell me, what are you most excited to see or learn about the COP system?
I've spent a lot of time in the blue zone, seeing how government representation is negotiating different things here. And I'm excited to see how that goes. I'm also excited to be in the green zone.
So how do you think events like COP16 can help protect the environment globally?
I think there's very few venues that this many different parties can come together at. There's really nothing else that's like comparable in the sense of bringing together so many different nations. And I think that's really important. And it's actually kind of crazy that it only happens every 2 years. It seems like it should be happening a lot more.
I'm going to interview to Charlie.
Yeah.
And the question is that, what should countries do to protect endangered species? Should they have to pay fines if they don't?
I think for countries need to protect natural habitat and limit construction in habitat zones so that the species can thrive. And definitely there should be fines if they're building on natural habitats.
Okay, thank you, Charlie.
What do you see as the biggest challenge facing COP16 and its ability to address climate change?
Again, climate change, you first have to start with the biodiversity and stop the loss of biodiversity. The biggest challenge, I think, is that many governments have other priorities.
What do you like about this event?
It's important that the people are aware of the problems. And so we need big events like this. Then in the media or in your school, you talk about it.
Thank you guys for the interviews.
Thank you guys for the interviews.
Guys, I mean, we want to show these videos because definitely were the students from Universidad Autónoma who made the videos possible, and they went to Boulevard del Rio, they interviewed the foreign citizens, and I think that also they got a nice experience with this. Guys, just to finish with this show, let's go with the trivia time. Let's go with the trivia.
Games, trivia,
And a lot of fun.
All you want to do is get it right.
Okay, so Gus, can you show the presentation with the question number 1, please? So, Nati, can you help me to read the question and the possible answers?
Yes.
My people in the chat, help me. A, B, C, or D?
What does COP in COP16 stand for? Read the answers.
The answer, yes.
Options. A, Conference of Participation. B, Convention of Preservation. C, Council of Protection. D, Conference of the Paris.
Okay, so give us a moment. So sweeties in the chat, let us know what is the option, A, B, C, or D. Come on, guys, you can participate. Let us know on YouTube what is your option. Okay, so guys, on YouTube, Mano, what they say?
Carmen Stella Franco say D. Héctor Fabián Rivillas Rivera say Conference on Paris is D. And also there are many people say
D.
D.
Okay, Gus, can you show us the answer, please? Oh, people, nice. Definitely you pay attention in this program. Let's go with the second question, please. Okay, let's go, Daya.
What is the main goal of COP16? A. Promote tourism. B. Address climate change and support biodiversity conservation efforts. C. Raise awareness about global warming and reduce global poverty. And D. Develop urban spaces and natural parks.
Guys, the question is tricky. So, sweetie, what do you think? A, B, C, or D? So, Nati, what are the comments?
Carmen Estela say B. Héctor Rivilla say B same. Angel, all people say B.
B, okay. Isabela, Nicole, Juan David Urrea, I am Santiago. Guys, so B. What is the option, Gus? Oof, people, nice. Ooh, let's go with the last question, please. Manu.
Which of the following is not a key issues discussed at COP16? A. Deforestation. B. Ocean acidification. C. Space exploration. And D. Renewable.
I know that word is tricky, guys.
Energy.
Okay, so sweeties, what is the option? A, B, C, or D? So guys, don't worry. Check the attendance on the screen, the QR code. So sweeties, what is the option, guys? Let us know. A, B, C, or D? So sweeties, what are the answers?
Angel Hernandez says C.
Okay.
Santiago, the same. All people say C.
So good. Okay, interesting. What is the option? Oh, very good.
C.
Thank you. Hey, guys. So thank you very much, everybody. And definitely this program was possible for you guys, the audience. Also, the students from the university that helped us with the interview that were amazing. And also the interview with the director, Ana Milena and Mario Gandini. Estefania, that she is actually living in Netherlands. So she took a time for us to have the interview, guys. Amazing. And the people that made this possible, thank you very much. See you next opportunity, guys.
Thank you.
Take care and enjoy the COP16, guys. Go to the boulevard.
Welcome to Wow Speaks English,
a streaming program with a radio format made by the students for the world.